Hey gang, this is Mike with my Real Estate Dojo. And for you investors out there, I know you run into sellers that say, well, I think my house is more than what the fair market value is. So you may have a CMA that says, hey, your house is worth 100, but the guy thinks the house is worth 110 or 120. And let's say this seller has significant equity. Or let's say he owns the house clear and clear. And if you go in there with a cash offer and you say, hey, I'm going to buy your house at 60 cents or 65 cents minus repairs, minus, my assignment fee if you're assigning it, but if you're not assigning it, it's for yourself, then you don't have to include that assignment fee. Here's my offer. And you're offering at, let's say, 50,000. So the house is worth 100, you're giving an offer for a cash for 50, 45, whatever the story may be. The seller says, no, I don't want to do that. He knows the house has equity, but maybe the house needs like $10,000, $15,000 in repairs, and the seller doesn't have the money. So the way I coach you is go ahead and give the seller the term offer and give him a higher price and see if you can get the deal on the contract. But let's assume the seller doesn't want a term and he wants his money now. So he's not being realistic and he's not out of his mind because the house is worth 100, he wants 110 or 120, and the house needs repairs, etc. So if the seller, let's say he owes 30,000 to the bank, or let's say he owes the house clear and clear, it doesn't matter. Let's say he owes 50, it doesn't matter. As long as he has good equity, what you can tell the seller is, instead of saying here's my cash offer, he says no, here's my term offer. He rejects it, and before you say adios amigos, you need to work this plan, what I call the American dream. And what the American dream is, now pay attention, this is incredible, is that I will use the seller's entrepreneur spirit and allow him to share on the profit. I tell the seller, hey, Mr. Seller, let's say you owe 30,000 on this house, it's worth 100, or you say it's worth 110, great, let's just try to sell it at 110, but you don't have the money to do the repairs, let's say. I'll go ahead and partner up with you on this deal, and I'll put the money into the repairs, and I'll pay for the holding costs. And when we sell the property, first we're gonna go ahead and pay your underlying debt. Let's say it was 30,000. Then I'm gonna pay my repair costs. Let's say it was like 10 grand and a couple of months of holding. After that, after we pay all the closing fees, everything, whatever is left, we'll split it 50-50. And the cool thing about the American dream negotiation tactic is that it's a win-win. You just want to do deals. If you're a fix and flipper, you just want to do deals. And if he's willing to carry the note, allow you to buy it subject to, allow you not to make any fucking payments on the property, allow you to, all you have to come up with is basically the money to do the repairs on this scenario, which is the 10 grand. If you would have bought it, let's say at the auction, or if you bought it from him with cash price, you would have to come up with the 50,000 or whatever you guys negotiated, plus the repair cost, plus the holding fee. So you have to come up with 3 types of cash. Where this strategy, the guy owns it free and clear, no problem. He owes 30 and the house is worth 100, no problem. You could allow him to come into the American dream and allow you to profit with you whatever the remaining is. It's really beneficial for all the cash buyers or subject to or buy and hold guys or whatever however you're able to create a win-win situation. In the example of, let's say you're a fix and flipper, instead of coming with the purchase money, instead of coming with the repairs, instead of coming with all the closing, you don't have to do all that. All you would have to come up with is the holding and the repairs. He carries the note if it's free and clear, and if it's not free and clear, it's a subject to where the underlying mortgage is used. So simply put, what is the American dream? The American dream is the sellers that have significant equity or good equity, instead of walking away from them because they don't want your cash offer or they don't want terms, you allow them to come into your transaction and profit from it, okay? If they own the house free and clear, great. The guy thinks the house was worth 120, the fair market is worth 100, okay, no problem, Mr. Seller. You owe 30 or you own it free and clear, great. If you owe 30, I'm gonna pay off the debt. I'm gonna subtract the money I have to put into repairs, holding, closing costs. whatever is remaining, we'll split it. 70% me, 40% you, or however you guys could negotiate, okay? 50-50, you know, you have the property, I have the experience, I know how to fix it up, I know how to sell it, I got the infrastructure, I got the skills, I got the money. So he couldn't rehab the property and sell it. Maybe his situation is he needs to get out of the state, or he inherited property. So I'm just giving you one example of a specific situation. There's a millions of different situations where you could use the American dream negotiation tactic that I just shared with you. So simply put, I really didn't want to share with all you guys because it's something that I do, and it's a great way to getting properties and allowing the seller to come into the transaction with me without me come up with all the purchase money, creative financing, without using my own credit, okay? It can work for fix and flippers and even wholesalers, okay? So there's a lot of different twists that you can do to it. Now guys, if you like these videos, please tell your friends and family, please share, and please like. If you really think I'm helping you out, and if you're doing deals because of what I'm showing you, hey guys, support my products, man. I got the phone script that helps you talk to sellers, helps you negotiate, helps you get a checklist of every information you need. I got my seller flyers, guys. It's like $1, less than 99 cents an ad. It cost me a significant amount of money to make this. If you went and hired a copywriter, you would fork over $500 to $1,200 easily, okay? Assuming that they know what the fuck they were doing. This is proven flyers, and I'm charging 19 bucks. That's it, guys. And if you really want to fucking do deals, take your game to the next level. What I mean by that is you see a lot of people posting checks, $1,500, $3,000, $7,000, great. But you don't see that many people doing one deal, putting $3,000 up and almost grossing $99,000 in 5 years. See, that's what I'm going to show you to do. It's great to you know, hit the ball and get one base, but I'm going to show you how to fucking hit home runs, because all that work you're doing to hit that one ball and get one base, you could just do a little bit more and actually profit so much more, okay? And that's what I can show you how to do it without getting in debt, without signing your Social Security, without getting leveraging yourself significantly, and without borrowing money to start. If you don't have any money, I can show you how to start with no money, as long as you're willing to fucking work. If you're not willing to work, you're not willing to fucking hustle and bustle, then I don't have any pills or magic solutions for that, guys. Anyways, this is 2016. Don't take no for an answer. Make your dreams come true. See you, gang.